no excuse to be slacking.
Look, I'm sorry I was late. It's just, I promised I'd help my kids wrap their presents. My wife's been telling me to spend more time with the family lately.
Well, you'll have plenty of time to spend with them as you look for another job. Five more hours. Maybe if we finish up quick, Mr. Stanford will let us leave early.
Yeah, right. But if he does, that'll give Nick just enough time to run to the drugstore to do his Christmas shopping. Yeah, I know I don't have the best track record with gifts, but I'm on top of it this year.
Oh, really? Santa isn't going to have to get up early and run to Walmart on Christmas morning this year?
Not this time. I've been hearing my boys talk all year about how much they want a Nintendo Switch. They're good kids, they never ask for anything, and they've been obsessed with having one. So, a couple weeks ago, I went ahead and called GameStop and asked them to put one aside for me. Nick, I really have to hand it to you. That's amazing. Thank you. I'm really excited. And I went ahead and asked the relatives to buy them some games for gifts so they'll have something to play on Christmas morning. Wow, you're really on top of this. And once Mr. Stanford gives us our bonuses, I will have saved just enough to pick it up on the way home.
I guess that's one way to make something good out of having to work today.
Yeah, she was willing to deal with them by herself for today, but I know she wishes we were all there together. But once she sees the look on their faces tomorrow, it'll all be worth it. I sure hope so. I remember how much I loved playing Nintendo with my siblings. We would play Super Smash Bros. And Mario Kart for hours on the Wii. We even got my parents to play sometimes. Yeah, I remember how much me and my cousins used to love Double Dash on the GameCube. We'd always play it when we were over at their house.
For me, it was taking turns with my sister playing Ocarina of Time on N64.
That's why I have and will always love Nintendo. Their ability to bring people together, no matter what age. Anyone can pick up and play a Nintendo game and make memories with it. I want my kids to have that same experience. That's really nice of you, Nick. Maybe if the relatives get them Smash Bros, you could show them a thing or two. Oh, it's been forever since I played. I'm sure I'm a bit rusty. Now Mario Kart, I bet I could still get first place. For me, it was always the single-player games. Majora's Mask, Mario 64, Metroid Prime. The only one I never really got into was Pokemon.
How have you never played Pokemon?
I just never played handheld. Oh, I still remember my Pokemon Ruby team. Me and Nugget the Blaziken were best friends. I bet my Swampert could solo your whole team. Oh, you can't take my Shift Tree. 1 4-time super effective Giga Drain and that Swampert is gone.
What are you talking about?
See, Swampert is a water ground type and Shift Tree is a grass dark type. Then that means that if Giga Drain, which would have stab, you have to have 120 stars to find them, but you can find Yoshi in Mario 64 if you... Mr. Goodman! What on earth is going on out here? I have to get those numbers to corporate by the end of the day, and here you are talking about silly kids games. I'm sorry, Mr. Stanford, I'll get right back to work. After wasting who knows how much time on meaningless garbage. I'm having a hard enough time keeping us in the black as it is. I don't pay you to talk about stupid Nintendo games. I'll get those numbers on your desk as soon as possible. We were just talking about growing up playing Nintendo and got a little carried away. A little carried away? We can't afford to get carried away. No Christmas bonuses this year. But, Mr. Stanford, I need that bonus. My boys. And I need those numbers on my desk. Your job depends on it. Yes, Mr. Stanford. And erase all that junk. You're adults. Adults like Nintendo too. Adults that need to grow up. Get an adult hobby like reading or fishing. Quit wasting your time with that junk and do something productive. Nintendo brings people together. It gives people of different backgrounds and interests a way to grow closer.
Stop talking about those useless games and get back to work!
Dad's home!
Hey, kiddos. Are you all ready for tomorrow?
I helped him make the cookies for Santa.
Dad, do you think 3 cookies is enough for Santa?
I'm sure 3 will be plenty, Max. Where's Mom? She's almost done with dinner. Why don't you two go wash up and help her set the table?
Okay.
Mom said a package came for you today. She put it in your room. Thank you.
Nintendo!
Thanks, Dad. Hello?
Hello? Who's there?
Mr. Franklin Stanley, you have grown cold and bitter. Your pain has led you to inflict pain on others and rob them of the joy you once known.
Who are you?
I am Ghost Nintendo.
I've got to be dreaming.
I am here to remind you of the love you once felt for Nintendo and the happiness it once brought you.
Oh, you've got to be kidding. And Nintendo? This is all about those stupid kids' games?
Walk with me, Mr. Stanley, and observe your Nintendo past.
Fine.
Do you recognize this boy? He was so happy when Christmas morning would get his NES.
I was a dumb kid. All it took was colorful graphics and flashing lights to entertain me.
He played it every night. He even begged his parents to extend his bedtime so he could play longer.
Such a waste of time. But those games are made for little kids. That's not my fault.
But his love for Nintendo didn't end when he got older.
I remember that. I had to practice my combos.
He would wake up hours before school just to have more time to play his game. He started to embrace all of Nintendo's different franchises and appreciate their unique style. He would talk about the things he found as he played at school.
That took forever to beat. But that was when I was a kid. Those games are nothing but distractions for adults.
Really? Then I would be curious to hear your thoughts on this then. Even in college, his love for Nintendo only grew. He always knew that it was there to comfort him after long days. He would be so absorbed into the world of the game that he would lose track of time. Those stupid kids' games brought him so much joy when he needed it most.
I remember.
What happened to the man who could feel the joy these games provide? He let his pain overtake him, and now there's no room left in his heart for love. Instead, he takes joy from others.
I don't know what we're gonna do, hon. Without that bonus, there's no way we can pay for the Switch. I guess we'll just have to wait and save up a bit more. I just wish those boys had something they would love to open on Christmas. They're such good boys. But I guess they'll understand. It just couldn't happen this year.
What have I done?
You have robbed two young boys from experiencing the joy of Nintendo on Christmas morning. You have always loved Nintendo, Mr. Stanford. It has brought you joy throughout your life. Why should these boys not be given the opportunity to let it bring them joy as well?
Merry Christmas, Jackson. I think these from Grandma are the last ones.
Awesome!
But we don't have anything to play them on. Yeah. Here's the thing, boys. Mr. Stanford, Merry Christmas. Please, come in. I wanted to give you this.
Oh, you really didn't have to do that.
I wanted to. It's for you and your boys.
Nintendo! That's so cool!
What do we say to Mr. Stanford?
Thank you!
That was really kind of you. Thank you so much. Well, I didn't really have a use for it anymore. I figured I'd give it to someone who would love it just as much as I did.
I bet I can beat you at Smash Bros. First try.
Oh, you're on. Mr. Stanford, do you want to stay for a little bit? We would love to have you. Sure. Merry Christmas, Dad.